Hello everybody, we are officially at the 2000 ELO level. We are trying to go up the ranks. Let's see what we can do today with 2 more games. Playing with black, we are countering e4 with e5 and we have the king's gambit. White is giving up this pawn for a very quick development. One way to play is just taking the pawn. But I really like this setup where you develop first the dark square bishop, having in mind this coordination with the bishop here, so it's not possible to take this pawn. And now I don't really know if it's knight or pawn. I'm assuming going with the knight is fine. He could potentially take this pawn, but I don't think this is advisable. And now after pawn up, he's threatening to play like this, so probably d5. Pawn up, take, check, and taking this pawn. Yeah, let's go with d5. It's a very aggressive opening, that's for sure. So he could play this, and if pawn up, we take with the knight, and yeah, this is a mistake. This is a mistake because we are not taking the knight, but we are occupying this square, and this pawn cannot move. This pawn is stopping the knight from developing, so we get a very nice. You could do that, but d4 is a serious threat, so we are going to stop it with check. So we have bishop takes, queen takes, queen check here, and we are exchanging a lot of pieces, but we have the bishop pair for the moment. Yeah, queen here is needed. He has to do it, but still we have a good position. Nothing to be going there, delivering this check. I don't think this is the way to go for him. We can go with this move. Yeah, I think he's not playing well. I don't see the threat here. We are castling queenside and it's in a lot of trouble. Castling queenside. Knight here is nothing because we have in this move beating the knight, so all of a sudden he's completely dead. He's dead. Pinning the knight cannot move. Okay, now he doesn't have any squares, but even exchanging is a good move. Okay, exchange sacrifice, and we are doing fantastic. The idea is to be able to use this square, check. This is a threat, but the queen cannot go too far. We're going here. Easy development. This bishop is defended. This bishop is untouchable. And the most important thing is we are threatening this, so there are no. And yeah. Yeah. For instance, this move is very strong. Threatening checkmate, so he'll have to give up the queen for a bishop. Otherwise we are going here with checkmate, so yeah, a retreating move to get access to this square now, and this is doing nothing because we have this check, and he has to give up the queen. It's over. It is over. Yeah. Let's see how we did it. because I'm not sure about the opening. It was very aggressive. I don't know the theory. We played well, 90%. He played at 66%, and his position collapsed very quickly. We have a blunder apparently, so let's see. This is theory. This is not the right approach. It's better to go with the pawn. What happens after knight here? He did this, but he should have taken the pawn with... Okay, taking like this. And after take, you have this move. Interesting. So that's why it's better to go with the pawn. I was doubting at this point. After this move, this is a blunder. Okay, why is this a blunder? This is the best approach. This was a mistake. Okay, he should have been the knight. Whoa. Now, yeah. This was a mistake. I didn't see this move. Oh my god. So guys, these openings, the King's Indian, the King's Gambit, you have to know the moves, otherwise you are going to be crushed. You have to play with this setup. And what about this move? It was irritating. You stay with the pressure there. He has the center, but you try to break it immediately. This. Oh my god, this is crazy. Here, taking there. I mean, black should hold, but the position of white is amazing. It's pushing here. You have to stop it. Right there. It's defended. Why not here? Isn't this a good move? No. It's a fine move. Okay, this is another game. So here I was losing, but after this move everything was very and this, why not exchanging queens here on this square? Check, forcing me to take the queen. I expected that, and yeah, now it's very easy for me. This is brilliant, but it's exchanging the only active piece of white for a rook. Okay, it's easy when all of his pieces are stuck in the queenside and the king is in the center of the board. Not very difficult to spot. Giving up this bishop because it's checkmate, so it's defended with simple tactic. This is the best move, and here we end because he had to give up the queen, and the attack continues for a quick checkmate in 2 or 3 moves later. So yeah. Next game, let's see what we find here. Let's go with e4. And let's play the King's Gambit ourselves. Let's see what it is accepted. I like this, developing the knight. Ooh. Let's attack this pawn. Bring the knight here. The knight is going for a one-way ticket. I don't think this knight is going to survive many more moves, just one more. At this time is the only way to, there is no way to save it, but we got a pawn, so the gambited pawn, and now we are taking this pawn, but his king, so it's a knight for a pawn, but his king is in the center of the board, so this okay. Let's deliver a check. Probably he has to give up this pawn as well. So see, 2 pawns for the knight. Give up the pawn and bring the bishop here. This is what I'm seeing. Give up the pawn, check, because this knight is under fire. So if he moves he moves the king, it's over. So I have check. He cannot take the queen, that's for sure. And now after this, we pick up a 3rd pawn. Should be compensation enough. Check. You cannot block with the knight, which is good. We could even think of taking this pawn or castling kingside. So now bishop here is really annoying. So it's for me the time to create a pawn duo in the center of the board. Yes, it is. I think it's time. So that this bishop cannot go here so easily. Should be thinking this moves through, but yeah. The queen is very stable here. I could have picked up this pawn, but yeah, not really. Not really. The bishop here now, for instance, bishop there, okay. Yeah, I'm not attacking anything. I know I'm not attacking anything because the pawn is pinned, but after castling I would have. So for instance, this. Now developing like this. I stop in there. Interesting. Here, so the knight doesn't have any squares to go. He may want to move the bishop again, but in this case he would be losing more and more tempos with the bishop, which is not ideal in the opening. So he has to spend 1, 2, it would be spending 3 and 4 times with the bishop just to ruin a little bit my structure, but I would be completing development in 1 move, so be careful. There. No. Because I can't defend. I can take this, for instance. Now I can defend like this. So it's not working. I could pick up the rook, but this knight is defended, so the best move is just simply going back, recapturing the rook, and yeah. Check, we have the bishop. If let's say check, we have the bishop here. I could go back, but castling looks impossible What about going there, pressuring the knight, and the queen has to move, the king has to move and defend. Something has to be done. Yeah. But then, which is my follow-up? Let's say queen here on h8, attacking the knight, so there is no tempo for castling, 2 tempos. So let's say queen there on h8, king f8. What is the follow-up? The knight is defending these important 2 squares, and I have a problem. I could simply, we are 2 pawns up, but he cannot castle, and this is important. What about castling by hand? Something like this, and this should be very good as well. Let's do it. Castling by hand. And now this simple move should be very annoying for him. He has this square for the knight, but it is doing nothing. This square, the knight cannot move, and this rook is very active. Now my queen can go here. It's a nightmare. I would just put this king into, bring this king into safety. Of course, if the queen goes into the attack, okay, yeah, but I go here, yeah, and it's getting very, very serious now. This move is crushing. It is crushing. Now he can't develop the knight. Yep. Yeah, but it's going to cost him a lot. This knight is going to jump here and here. It's going to be a fantastic piece. So first we are delivering this check. Just to have access to this square. He can block with the knight, or he can put this king, bring this king to c8. Either way, the knight on e4 is going to be a fantastic piece. Follow up, probably queen takes pawn. I'm not rushing it. It's probably going there. I'm going to defend this pawn, I think. Defending this pawn like this, for instance. Yeah. He has this move, but after this he has to react first to this check. Yeah. Let's go. Now counter play, defending the base, and then going for the attack. Yeah. Thing is, queen takes pawn comes with an attack on the rook, and I didn't like it. Also, from here would be pressuring checkmate, coordinated with this knight here. Now if the knight comes here and he wants to deliver this check, so be it. So knight comes, I go here for the attack. If he delivers this check, he has 2 problems: the knight and the queen. When the knight lands into e4, this square is double to the king and the queen. The queen is defending the knight here on e4, so let's go for it. There is no time for this because we land the fork, he exchanged the knight for the knight, the pawn is attacking the knight, which is pinned, winning a piece. And this queen doesn't have many squares. Doesn't have many squares. Has this square here, which is good, but not anymore. And this square has another problem. It's this fork. So this knight is fantastic. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. Going there, but now we have this check. I would say this check is quite good, quite juicy. It's looking good. And of course this is checkmate, so let's do it and finish the game. Bam. Okay, nice game. 26 move and the King's Gambit. Let's see how we did it in this game. What is the performance, the accuracy? 83%. So there are some mistakes. Let's see, start review. This is theory. Taking the pawn, I mean, this should be theory as well. Why not taking this pawn is here. Okay, knight there is better, so yeah. Okay, bishop knight, he likes knight there. Okay, bishop going with the pawn, taking. So saving and going here and taking the pawn here. Oh my god, I didn't see that. Look there are some mistakes. I thought I had to exchange, and this is a game. This is the best move, and this is a mistake. Castling queenside. I didn't thought about. This is a mistake as well. After this, the game became very. So castling by hand is the best approach. And now this is okay. Going slowly. It's the best move and checkmate. Okay. This was it for today. I really hope you enjoyed the games, and if you liked the video, please thumbs up and subscribe. You help me a lot, so see you on the next video.